Today I want to share with you my fix to my clear ice problem. And what problem is that? It's that making clear ice at home sucks. It's just not fun. It's a total pain. But there are easier ways for you to make perfectly clear ice cubes, ice spheres, and even ice blocks that beat using an igloo cooler. So today I'll show you the simple mold that I use for clear cubes. I'll show you an ice press machine that makes fun shapes, and then an ice maker that claims to make clear crescent cubes. And while I don't know if this is really clear, I love the shapes of these ice cubes. Clear ice is not new. Back before refrigerators and freezers were even a thing, ice was harvested during the winter from lakes and then stored. The ice from a lake would be clear due to directional freezing. This idea became mainstream in the modern cocktail era thanks to Camper English, who shared this method of using a small insulated cooler. You simply add water to an insulated cooler, and since the bottom and the sides are insulated, ice will freeze from the top directionally. The impurities and the gases that make ice cloudy get pushed to the bottom instead of the middle, like most ice cubes that freeze from all sides. This is a great technique, one that has spawned many clear ice businesses, gadgets, and tools. Some of you love clear ice and enjoy it, but it can be messy, time-consuming, and requires you to carve ice. And I don't like to carve ice. There are simple and cheap hacks where you can use an insulated mug to make clear ice. It's the same as the igloo cooler method. Water goes in and directional freezing takes place. But the problem is you're left with this. What the hell am I supposed to do with a cylinder of ice? Enter the insulated silicone mold. There are many options out there, and I have tried most of them, and not all are good. In fact, most of them are not good. Most are bad, but this one is gold. The Tinana ice mold can be pricey, ranging from $30 to $38, which is a lot for what it is, but it has quite a few features, even some hidden features. Simple foam on all sides and on the bottom, then a thin silicone lining that fits right inside, a rigid plastic piece with holes in it, which is what's going to hold our mold in place. And then there's the flexible mold itself that slides right in. It's simple to use. Add water, put it in the freezer, and then 24 or so hours later, you got yourself 8 crystal clear ice cubes. I've had this mold for 3 years now. It works great, but there are a few downsides. First, the ice cubes are just 2 inches. That looks good for some glassware, but not all. There are 2.5-inch ice molds out there, but that is too big. I really wish there was the perfect size like this, which was 2.25-inch ice cubes. And there kind of is, because I found these several years ago. They're 2.25-inch molds, but it's not clear ice. There's no insulation. However, they kind of fit in this. And if I bore out some holes in the bottom and put these in place of the large ice mold, add water, put it in the freezer, and about 24 hours later, I have some crystal clear 2.25-inch ice cubes, which is the perfect size for my glassware. The downside here for all of you is that I bought these several years ago and I have not seen them for sale since, so I don't even know if you can still buy these. But that's not all you can do with this mold. There's also another use case, which is if you want to make spears or have a large block of ice. Just take the mold out, leave the hard insert in place, fill it with water, and then freeze it. 24 hours or so later, you got yourself a big block of clear ice that you could carve into spears, which I'm not going to do because I don't like carving ice, or you can use it as one large piece of ice for a punch. This is not a perfect system, but it is the best for the money, at least in my experience. With a little imagination, you can turn this 8-cube clear ice mold into a true multitasker. Now, if you're looking for fun shapes, well, then this machine has you covered. This is the Glazer Press by Ori Future. It comes with its own mold, which makes 2 large ice cubes, but these 2 cubes are much too large to use on their own in a standard glass. But that's where the ice press comes into play. This one is electric, so it needs to be plugged in since it's heated. So it works differently than the solid metal ones, and this one comes in at $296. Some of the solid metal ones can run you in the thousands. What makes this different are the inserts. You can make a sphere, you can make a diamond, you can make a skull, and obviously my favorite, you can make Saturn. First, let's try the diamond shape, and you just gotta kind of make sure you get this ice cube lined up here for it to work properly. I've only used this a couple times, so I'm still getting the hang of it. I mean, it looks like a diamond. It's a lot smaller than the ice block we started with, but it looks like a diamond. Let's try the skull. Skulls aren't really my thing most of the time, but this is a pretty interesting shape. I think people into, tiki, exotic, and adventure bars will be into this. This also is a lot smaller than the ice cube we started with, but it looks great. You can see the teeth on this skull. Last but definitely not least, let's make a Saturn. And I'll show you this in real time, but I'll speed it up, but I'll show you unedited how long this takes to do one of these unique shapes. That looks awesome. I mean, it's like the other ones. It's a lot smaller than the sphere, a lot smaller than the ice block we started with, but the novelty of it is pretty cool. I mean, I've never seen anything like this for clear ice before. So this machine, it's definitely cool. It's growing on me. When I first got it, I didn't know the application I would have for this, but I do think it's cool. You got to be into stirred drinks and clear ice, but if you like these shapes, there's not a lot out there that's going to allow you to do a sphere and different shapes. Plus, you can still use that big ice mold to just make giant ice cubes. Full disclosure, this ice press was sent to me for free, but that was, I think it was over 6 months ago now, so I wasn't necessarily anticipating making this video. What I like about it is it seems like it's designed by people who are into cocktails and not just people looking to make another thing. So it is a little bit pricey for what it is, but if you love those stirred cocktails and you want that cool looking ice and you want to impress your guests, then you should at least check it out. The last clear ice I want to share with you is more about the ice than the clarity of that ice. This is the Yuhami Crescent Ice machine, which they say is a clear Crescent ice maker. It has a 1.8 liter water tank, and the bucket here holds 1 liter. You can change the ice thickness, and I found it makes clear ice sometimes and not clear ice other times. But the reason this is so interesting to me, and the reason I'm going to keep this and keep using this machine, is the style of ice. Crescent ice is something we've all seen, very familiar with it from commercial ice makers and made popular by Hojizaki. But this very well may be the first countertop consumer Crescent ice maker, at least that I'm aware of. And the current most popular home ice cube styles that you see on Amazon is not a style that I'm that fond of when it comes to looks and how they look in the glass. But I love the way that these ice cubes look. This machine is small, which is nice, but it also means it doesn't make a ton of ice or super fast. Like all of these countertop ice machines, like the nugget ice makers, you do need to transfer this ice to a freezer as the bin fills. The downside for me is that while most people probably would not want to plumb a small machine like this into a water line, I would. And unfortunately with this machine, you can't, at least not with this model. You can adjust the thickness from relatively thin Crescent ice cubes to thicker ones. So I know this kind of seems strange to be excited about a machine like this, but this is the type of ice that I like to use for shaking, for Collins drinks, and for drinks that don't require large format ice cubes and where I don't want to use nugget ice. Also, another disclosure on this machine was sent to me for free, but this video is not sponsored and the brand did not get any input about this video at all, when I got to make it, what I got to say about it, but I just like this. All of the things I talked about today, I'll leave links to below. Some of those may be affiliate links, which may lead to a commission paid to me, which would go to support this channel. So that's it for this one. Just a couple of the tools I'm using when I'm not using nugget ice. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like below, consider subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one.